Welcome to episode 57, and we have a half zombie, half skeleton holding a bone. That's just weird looking. It kind of just, I wish I could, keep it. It's just cool. Okay, I'm off to get some clay, so I need, mountains of clay. We'll see how much I can get. I rebuilt this. It just stopped working. I'm not entirely sure why, but it did. It was making the soul urns, but then all of a sudden it was just making these vases. So I changed it. See if it works. What? Yeah, it worked. I just put this as a 2-second timer and put 9 blocks in here. So it's a 2 times 9, so 18-second timer. And it seems to be working. Call me crazy, but I'm moving the chickens. So I am right now going to be digging out a bunch of stuff. I'm actually at that ravine, but I'm going to be digging from my wall out here and digging all of this and flattening this all out. I think within my base I want it flat. It'd be nice if it was it'd be nice if I could get a lot of glowstone and light everything up and make it look nice, but to keep animals I want it flat. So I'm going to flatten this out. I'll probably flatten this out. Next step, we're going to do this side first. Build a wall, move my chickens, and sometime down the road I'll do this side. But yeah, it's going to be I'm going to need a few chests, I think, and chop some trees down. I have made a list of 25 projects I want to work on. One of them is moving the chickens. I'm going to put all the kiln stuff, all the soul urn stuff right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the kiln stuff on this side or that side, because I have water on both sides. Plus I still have this water, which I've saved in case I needed it for something like this. So I got water there, and I got water where the mob farm is. So that's the water I'll use for the kilns. Then I'll have a couple of houses or whatever to house that soul urn stuff that I made over there. So yeah, the chickens are moving. Then I will probably build an infernal enchanter library type thing. I think I'm going to build it right there. Right here. Right next to the house. I was thinking about tearing this entire thing down. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, but I might. Then auto farm for the hemp, auto farm for the sugarcane. Try to do an auto farm for cocoa beans. Auto farm for vines. Some of these things I should have done, long ago, but I didn't. A lot of these things I might not really need, but I might do them. Yeah, I just spent the last 93,000 hours digging out dirt and stone. Actually, mostly dirt, actually. There's less stone than I was expecting. I might need to dig all that out. But now I have a pretty flat surface. I tried to make these look somewhat natural. And I'd like to have, I might expand it to go out here, but I want a flat surface mostly for any animals. But yeah, this was about that height. Or actually, I think it may have been a block or two below. And I'm going to potatoes. That's my food source now. What I'm going to do is build this chicken pen with a grass roof. So that should, 1, protect them, and 2, I want to see this in action, actually. I've never really used this, but you should be able to have a grass roof, and the grass should spread downwards. So I'm going to try it out. The grass roof is coming, slowly, but it's coming. I'm basically just propping all the dirt up with blocks. And I dug out this area over here for pigs. I haven't brought them over yet, but at least dug out the area. So I'll bring some pigs from the forest over there. Well, here's the former home of the chickens. Took down the wall, took down all the fences and stuff. This is a temporary wall for until I decide what to do. This is where I'm going to put the kiln stuff. Once I decide how I'm going to design it. Actually, I haven't designed it yet. But I think one side is going to be like the auto-kilns, the tube kilns, and the other side is going to be like little houses or huts, kind of like that, where I have the stuff that I have right over there. Things I just realized just now. I can use a block dispenser and get different stone variants. If I put it down, so I can actually build with this. Now if I put it down, it just turns back into cobblestone. If you build it, he will come. I feel like I have too much space now. I'm actually digging out this square. I'm not removing this layer here. I'm removing these layers here so I can get the water to about here so that I can use that water for the kilns. Yeah, so I'm going to dig this out, then I'm going to put it all back together. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Next step completed. Now I can put it all back together. I think this is about as natural as I can make it. I think that looks pretty good. It'll grass over, relatively quickly, and it'll look good as new. I'm back to doing this. I would think there would be a better way of doing this, cooking all this clay bricks, so I can make more kilns. But I can cook this in a kiln, but I think this is faster if I'm trying to make a lot. So I'm going to need a lot of clay to build kilns. Current plan is this is going to be like an auto kiln. I've already built this part of it. I have to put the hibachis in. Right about here to about here is going to be a much larger tube kiln with I think 12 spots to about there. And starting from here all the way to the rest of this area, I'm going to move those two machines to about here. I have some plans for some other buildings here. I've marked them out with cobblestone. I keep on changing my mind, so I might change again, but we'll see. This is the underneath here. This is where the auto kilns will be. I'm going to be putting, I think, 15 hibachis down. Yeah, like that. So that should keep those cooking pretty well. I'll have the bellows. I have the power coming in from down here. Right there. So it's probably going to be along this line. So the bellows are probably going to be on this side. Right here. With all the wiring under here somewhere. Okay. Then the tube kiln will be about here. Okay, I got the power from the water wheel coming that way. And this is going here, and I'm finally connecting. If I can figure out where to get up. So this should all be hooked up now. So turntable's on. So that should be shutting off. Should turn that off. Whoops. Can I not jump from? I guess not. Oh yeah, I just need to, the bellow should be going. Oh yeah, I assume that's fine. Yeah, that should work. So I just need to get the levers for this, and this should be actually working. So it appears to work. That one just shut off. That's probably about to cook up. Yeah, so it's looking like it's working. Excellent. I just have to like make it look a little bit nicer. So here's what the tube kiln looks like right now. So it's going to be, I saw this on Dunraider's channel, I think. I think she had 14, I have 12 spots to cook. So I need more clay. I need to go get some more to get more of these. But I'm going to use the same timer as this one. Put the hibachis under here, and I think it should work. It's going to be piston activated. I have a problem. My plan was to put this, whoops, it's not in the right orientation, it doesn't matter. To put this redstone clutch right there, 2 blocks away from this, but I can't, it's catching on fire. Yeah, there we go, see? Unless I'm missing something, it's catching fire from this, which I thought it was just a 2 square buffer where it wouldn't catch fire. So I might need to push everything a block that way. Or maybe more. Into the test world. So that's 2 blocks away, that's 3 blocks away. Alright, so that's catching on fire. How about that one? I was just over here in the swamp, and I remembered that hole where I would respawn, I guess out there. I'd walk south along here, along the swamp, along that jungle. I remember dying in that hole like multiple times. I don't remember if I discovered that before, but yeah, I've died there a number of times trying to find my way home. And I'm by my mob farms. I'm like a couple hundred blocks west of my mob farms, which is not very close to home. What's my most empty chest? Probably that one. Where did he come from? Door's closed. Door's closed. Closed. Literally, where did he come from? I just came up from the mine. I did that, and I did that, then boom. There's no reason a creeper would be in here. Was that sandstone pedestal? The only block I can think of that a creeper could spawn on was that sandstone pedestal that this was on. Did an Enderman take my log? Or did I somehow break it or something? And where's the lever? And who's walking through my clay fields? I think I saw an Enderman earlier, but really? I think I'm losing my mind. Between the creeper, that block, and all this clay that's been trampled, either I'm missing something or craziness is ensuing. So this is how this works. I have 6 kilns here, 6 kilns here. Just place your blocks. And I have a lever right here and a lever over here, so I can do these differently. So I can do like endstone here and food on this side or something like that. Do the lever, it closes the kiln. Lever, it closes the kiln. Then it cooks. I now have a full speed crucible. I guess that's how fast they actually cooks up. Here's the plan for this house thing here. I'm going to move that stuff over here. I'm going to build the rest. I'm going to move this stuff over, then I'll finish the house next, probably last. So I'm going to need all this white stone cooked up, so that's going to take a while to cook up, even in 12 at a time. Chickens are doing well, in case you're wondering. Let's see if this thing works. Ooh, I think it does. Yep. That's good to see. So I think this is up and running. I actually went and watched Vioki's Soul Bottler in season 1, I think. And I pretty much just copied it. It's almost pretty much what I had already, but or at least this top part I pretty much copied. Down here is a little bit different, but I think that should work. I haven't actually tested this yet, but I think it should work. So I tested this. It worked, except I had to redo this redstone because this is actually blocking the original redstone I had, but I definitely need that. But it works. I have a kill switch here and a kill switch here, but both these work, so that's cool. So I'll tear those down. Another thing I noticed is I made this one block this way too far. So, but I can, actually, I probably can do that. My plan is to make a second level. So it's like, well, so basically like this, but I'm going to be using stairs or planks or something. Not planks, stairs or slabs. And then have the logs like that. So that will give that room to spin. Okay, that works. So I'm going to try to make this look a little bit better at some point. The underneath looks like this, which I've shown some of this already, of course. That's the auto one. That's the tube one. Of course, I've covered up a lot of this just to cover it up. This is the clay thing to make the clay urns. That's the kill switch there to kill that redstone clutch. The rest of this is basically the same as before. A lot of the wiring is actually just here underneath the floor. Then the only thing for the, I guess that's the soul bottler, is this line that comes from down here, from there. So that's what that house looks like right now. I still need to do a lot of work on it, but I think the main shape of it is pretty much done, except I might do a little like tower or something back here. Hello, creeper. And I was just reminded that about pretty much every single thing I've ever built is like 95% done. I don't think I've completed an actual build that where I'm like 100% happy with. My house is not finished. None of these three are actually finished. That's actually pretty. Actually, no, I probably want to put more detail on that. That's not done. None of these are done. The stuff down here, the mob farm's not done. Chicken farm's not done. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I kind of work on things for 90%, then I kind of get distracted. Actually, that might be done. No, it's not, because I haven't put any detail up at the higher levels. That's not done. I haven't done much of the interior. This might be a good wrapping up point. This might actually be a shorter episode, actually, except I think I've probably spent more time playing this episode than, like, all the other episodes, in the past 10 episodes combined. Because I dug a lot in this episode. I expanded the space quite a bit in this episode. But until the next one, I will see you then. Okay, bye.